laugh at me.
We're recording. Hello, welcome. We have just got a client who was interested in using MIRO, but they didn't want to use the MIRO templates. MIRO is a online kind of collaborative tool, whiteboard, like an infinite whiteboard that lots of people can go on and kind of manipulate things, do some ideation, etc. like that. But the client approached us and said, could we beautify it a bit so it wasn't as corporate? And we said, yep, no problem, because you can upload pictures and things like that into MIRO. But what we weren't sure about is if you could upload animated GIFs as transparencies to decorate it and apply some humour to the platform. We've just done a little test and it worked and it looks great. So we're going to take you through the process of creating a from scratch animated GIF using Procreate on an iPad, importing it, uploading it into MIRO, and show you what it looks like. This person is going to do all the drawing and I do the drag and drop. Okay, so Becca, off we go. What should we do?
We've been talking about this.
This is the
I don't
bit.
mind. I don't mind. I can draw.
Helicopter.
Okay.
Helicopter? Right,
Yes.
we're going to do a helicopter, okay? Right, helicopter. Okay, so Becca, what are you going to do?
I'm going to find a picture of a helicopter.
Find a picture of a helicopter. Cool. Are you tracing it?
No.
No. Excellent. Okay, lovely.
Don't trace it. The
That'd be cool. That's a good one.
Which one?
I like that one, that helicopter, that one there. Wikipedia
This one?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, do that one.
Okay. Right. Open image in new tab.
Cool. Right. So, so what's going to
It can
happen?
be quite cartoony because it's a GIF, so it's not an accurate drawing. This is a reference picture, but it's not an accurate drawing.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the iPad. So now the iPad. I want to move the camera so you can see what Becca's drawing. Over here. Okay, so let's just move this over here, like so.
So I'm working on a canvas which is what we call 4K, so it's really high resolution. The measurements are 3840 by 2160, and I've got it open on Procreate, and I have got the brush I've chosen. You'll see on the screen, although you won't.
Oh, well, I can move that.
That little thing's in the way of the brush.
I can move that. Watch this. That. Woo! Yeah, look.
Okay, so I'm using Studio Pen. It's one of my favourites to use. The size should be at about 16 is what I quite like for working at this size. I'm going to start off with a sketch which will just going to go underneath and I'll use it to trace from. I'm going to work in a bluey colour for the sketch and then I will trace over in black. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly sketch in the shape of this helicopter.
We can put some music on, can't we?
We didn't do that.
I can put some music on now, actually.
Okay.
I'll do it now.
So the shape of it is a bit like this, and it's got another window there. It's got another window, bigger window there. This needs to be longer. The cool thing about drawing digitally is you can do that. Add a bit in. So I'm just planning out the shape at the moment. Gives me a chance to kind of refine things.
There you go. We've got some tunes on now. It's coming in. He says. That's a rubbish track.
Sounded a bit like a helicopter though, didn't it? It's much too big.
Oh, that just sounds rubbish.
Right, it's a little bit.
Because I'm about to use the USB port to put the
oh, okay.
USB capture.
I thought you were going to say you had to put on some. I don't know,
No.
some.
What have you done to that?
Sorry, I'm just moving the tail because it wasn't the right size.
Oh, okay.
I'm just juggling with it. There's a bit there, but I might leave that off.
Okay.
I might make it more cartoony and just make it as shorter. Okay.
Okay.
I've never drawn this helicopter before, so.
It's a bit pointy.
Which bit?
The front end.
Oh no, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. So I've got one propellery thing there, and one propellery thing there. Okay, this has actually got a kind of a basey bit to it. Because these bits come down, so it's going to really help these lines, I think. Because it's kind of like maybe even more. Don't know why we chose something so hard to draw, but anyway.
I don't know.
And at a funny angle.
Funny angles, it doesn't matter. I could draw a helicopter. It would be a bubble.
There is a propeller here. Just to let you know.
We'll do that then.
Look,
we'll animate that as well.
That's doing like there.
Yeah, that's it. They're just like that. That's good.
Okay, right. I've got the beginnings of it, I think. Okay. So I'm going to add a layer and change back to black. Oh, and I'm going to knock this back, the opacity, so it's not so dark.
Intense.
Yeah, and I might actually do something else. I might make it smaller.
Okay.
Which means I can.
So what are you doing now?
So I've added a second layer.
Yeah.
And this is going to be my tracing layer, and this is going to be for the parts of the helicopter that stay still.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add the other bits on top that are going to be the bits that are going to move.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to start.
So do you have to select that it's going to be an animation now before you start?
No, at the moment it's a drawing.
Okay.
What Procreate does, it animates with layers, so the layers become frames. So I could animate it now and it would jump between the tracing and the drawing.
Okay.
But that's not really my plan. So at the moment I'm using layers for a different reason.
Okay.
So I'm using layers to be a reference underneath. Yeah. I'm not sure how much this looks like this actual thing. It's not bad. As long as it looks like a helicopter, we'll be alright.
As long as it communicates helicopter.
As long as it communicates helicopter and nobody actually tries to build this helicopter and fly it, we'll be fine. So it's always, you think, well, if someone who flew helicopters looked at this and recognised it as a helicopter, or actually usually a child, if a child looked at it, because they're the most honest people, a child would probably say, that's in the wrong place, or this is in the wrong place.
So we're thinking about doing a kind of a variety of these like little kind of mini, I don't know, tuition-y things. Just doing it live, or a live recording straight up, no editing, and then just bunging them on Facebook or for you to look at and use to help you use the software or the method. But just to quickly recap, we may have a new client who may be using MIRO, and we thought that maybe they would want a helicopter animated on their MIRO board. So this is why we're having a go at doing it, to see if it works and what it looks like as a kind of cartoonified illustration of a helicopter, but an animation. And they'll export it as is it an animated PNG or is it a GIF?
It will be an animated GIF.
Animated GIF.
It can be, I'm not actually sure what the difference is that.
Yeah. Right,
I'm choosing the colour. What I'm going to do is something sneaky, because I want to put in these rails at the bottom, but these rails are blue and I want to outline them in black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the blue bits in first. So I'm going to make this a bit thicker, and then I'm going to do it like this. It kind of overlaps a little bit like this. Do quite a nice, oh maybe not, I don't like the end of that, that's better, we'll have it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this size back down to 16, and then change that back to black, and I'll just outline these. Sorry, it's just a little...
Sorry?
For kind
for
of
what?
interrupt, I thought I interrupted you.
No.
I don't know. Okay, it's just a sneaky way.
That's a bit fiddly, that bit.
No, because if I tried to draw it as an outline, I'd have to figure out how thick to make these lines, and I don't really mind it being a bit wobbly.
Okay. So what are you using to draw with?
I've got an Apple pencil, which is the number 1 Apple pencil.
Apple Pencil 1. Okay. The first Apple Pencil.
The first Apple pencil, I love it very much.
In fact, you have 2.
I love it so much. I have 2.
Just in case one runs out mid-corporate.
Mid-gig, yeah. What we should say actually about that piece of work that may come up. So I'm going to merge these down now, and this is going to allow me, hopefully if I've got all my lines, I'm just going to go and check all my lines, and I'll be able to just
going to bring this down a little bit so people can see actually. You're, there we go.
There we go.
People are going to see what you're doing.
I think I've enclosed everything, so I should just be able to fill that blue, which I actually don't want to do, but I do want to check the lines are full, because I'm going to do this bit first. Yeah, what you're talking about with regards to potentially maybe having a client who might want a helicopter in their thing, sorry, I'm going to try and talk and draw at the same time, is because this would be for an event.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that line?
I don't care.
Okay. This would be potentially for an event.
It should curve around the front now.
I knew you'd say that.
It should
Okay.
do a curve.
It should do this. I know.
No, the other way. Oh no, you're right. I apologise. And then go up.
This
I'd
is
just
actually,
do that.
I think.
That's it, and then just join that bit there. That's cool.
So if I do that first of all.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then it's got like little lines here. Yeah, a client who wants to have an event and wants to use MIRO, which is an interactive whiteboard tool that they can use so that their delegates can kind of have a chat. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this bit. Let's just put another line.
Don't know. I'll do.
Something like that.
That's fine.
Yeah, and so that's when the event has like a breakout, we're going to go to that, and we wanted to add something to that that was going to be a bit cool for them to kind of go to, and a bit personalised, which got us thinking about creating. Okay, take out the blue, and now we've got our...
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. We'll do windows.
Yes. Those windows show the blue behind.
No, don't. Do like just have them grey or something with like a highlight or something like that.
Okay.
And then that'll be as quicker otherwise.
As you can see, that bit filled in because I didn't have the black
Ah, the little
line
edge bit.
joined up.
That snuck around the corner, didn't it?
It did.
Okay.
Yours will do it as well now. Oops.
Oh.
I'm just colouring all the lines. There we go.
Okay.
Bit of a highlight. This will go on there. Maybe a little bit on these.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. We could actually put, if I want to be fussy, This thing called Alpha Lock. Okay. And if I do
Alpha Lock, what does that do?
Alpha Lock means that I can only colour in within the shape. So if I take out the background, that's the shape.
Okay.
Because I just want to put on a bit of shadow underneath. Using a different brush. What it means is, if I was to go up here, for example, it doesn't go off onto the rest of the page, it just goes onto there.
Okay.
I'm going to make it quite big. Just want to, not that big.
Okay. That's pretty cool, man. That's going to be 3D now.
I know, it should be quite a 3D. And then I'm going to go back to my original brush because I just want to see that little bit there.
Yeah.
I just want to sort out.
Oh, no, I see a bit on the bottom frame as well.
Did you?
Yeah, if you look on the bottom rail, although it could just be highlights, couldn't it? But they would be transparent though, wouldn't they?
Where?
On the further away rail, where the blue doesn't go to the edge.
Oh, okay. Bear with. I've still got it on Alpha Lock, and because I haven't filled that in, it doesn't want to let me fill it in. I'll just go here. No, I'll just colour it in. Just quickly. Sorry, I'm trying to do this really quickly.
That's all right.
Okay, I've got a helicopter.
Helicopter body. Okay.
Oh, I could just do another little thing. Sorry. Just gonna Alpha Lock it again. I will have to draw my black outlines back in, but this has got a couple of white things on it.
Could you do like shading underneath that bottom aerofoily bit at the back as well?
Yep, hang on.
Does that kind of give it a bit of three-dimensionality?
I'm just going to change it back off Alpha Lock again because I just want to put in these lines.
Cool.
Okay, I'm nearly there. I've got it on a pressure sensitive thing, so if I push too hard the line will be too fat.
That's cool.
Okay. And you just want a bit of a shadow
yeah,
on
underneath that, you know where it kind of goes underneath that kind of
so
like...
I'm going to go back onto that nice soft brush.
I don't know what it's called.
And I will just Alpha Lock it.
The tail.
What?
The bottom part of the tail.
Here.
Sort of like, yeah, that's it, yeah. Just
Is
to
that
kind
enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Should we do a bit under there as well?
Could do. Just to kind of like make it more cylindrical. That's really cool.
Might give it there as well. There we go, now we're starting to give it a bit more 3D.
Okay.
There's also, there he is, like a bit here.
Okay.
See, you get carried away with this. You could just play for quite a long while on that. There we go, how's that
Cool,
looking?
yeah, that's lush.
Okay, we've now got to put in the blades. So I'm going to switch back on the layer below and add another layer. I'm going back to my original studio pen. I've got the joy of trying to make this bit work. Okay, I'm going to do is I'm going to actually switch off my drawing.
I think you could get away with just like a white,
So
like the
think
highlight.
the first thing I'm going to do is put in this.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to go into the kind of mode of animating it. So, what I'm going to do, actually what I might do, think about it. Okay, I'm going to just go animation assist. Another frame to there, another frame to there. I'm going to switch off the plane, the helicopter, and just see if this does the right thing. Is that doing the right thing?
I think you need some, you know, like those little white kind of like that.
If I went it faster?
That would work, but you need a bit of white in there, like a kind of like it's flicking on a highlight.
Okay, so what I can do, shall I go back with that soft brush was quite good. If I, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Soft brush do as you're told. Okay, if I went like that and like that, but I'm going to copy this to each one. So that won't actually move, but the things will move. Let's try it for a minute and have a look.
Yeah. You need to put a different background in.
Okay, I've got another idea of how to do this.
And that wasn't white enough.
No. What I'm going to do... Okay. Let's change the colour background. I think that's going to be helpful. Something really bad. Then I'm going to put alpha lock these. This is taking far too long, Mr. Oddball.
Well...
Okay. Like that. Like that.
Yeah. You see that one there?
Yeah.
I'd get rid of that layer.
Why?
Entirely.
Okay.
You see that one there?
Yeah.
I'd get rid of that layer as well entirely.
You've only got one layer.
I know.
Okay.
Right. And then draw.
Then copy and paste that across.
Copy and paste that across.
Yeah, okay.
Then rotate it 90 degrees.
Let's add a frame.
As I've done a frame. Right. Rotate it 90 degrees. A bit more. About there. Okay. And then I would... Because what will happen, and those little kind of...
I think it needs someone in the middle.
So in the middle, and then those little white bits should be maybe a couple of more added in. And you'll end up with a... Yeah. That's getting there, isn't it?
Do you want the last one in there?
But those white bits could shift, could shift and jiggle a little bit.
Oh, I thought it was better that they didn't.
I don't know. Go for it.
Okay, we've made a
So we go.
start.
So look, go on, see what it does. Speed up a bit. That works really well. Yeah, that's good. That feels like it.
Right, okay. Shall we change our background again?
Yay!
Or should we just put him back in? Let's just put it back in. Okay. And zoom out. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
No, it's going to look a bit strange.
Why?
Because that's not going to work.
Oh, because the thing's got to go, isn't it?
I need to duplicate the plane.
Plane.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Craft. Ship. What do you call it? Okay, and I'm going to merge each one down.
Merge them down.
Merge down. Merge down. So the helicopter stays at the same place.
Okay.
But those are the things that move.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'll take the pink off. That looks cool. That's cool. That's an animated helicopter.
Right. Well, now we need to sort out.
Two blades. Same thing. Just oscillate
Let's
between the
just
two.
put the background colours.
It's going to be white and MIRO, so look what it looks like.
Oh, it's
Yeah, so that's okay.
right
So
hand
you can see what it does then.
Okay. So now we need to add these blades. So I'm
Some
going to
blades.
switch off there for now. I need to go into black. Oops, sorry, still on the wrong pen. Back to Studio Pen. There we go. Okay. What colour do you want these to be?
I think the same as before. It's black is fine, and then. Ooh.
It really doesn't want to fit in for me. There we go. And here. And
Yeah.
Shall I put it on another layer?
Don't know. Because they're just going to rotate a little bit. It's just going to jiggle, isn't it?
They don't come apart, do they, helicopter blades? They go
No.
together. It should be the same.
Ooh.
Just trying to colour that in. There we go. Okay, and then if we, again, let's do a bit of animation. Let's switch this off. If we select those, copy, add a frame, paste.
And then just flip them round 180. That's it. But yeah, that's it.
Do you think? Or do you think that should be the
I think that'll
short
work.
at the front?
I think that'll work.
Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, that works. That's not going to work.
Do we not need another one?
No, you wouldn't. No, the blades wouldn't do that.
No, I know.
You have to
But...
squish up.
Okay.
That works, just like that.
Do you want one in the middle though?
No, that won't matter. That'll work really lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's put our white highlight on again.
Yeah, kind of it in a place, just kind of like per frame, so slightly different.
Oh, that's too big. Like that?
I don't know if that'll work. I don't know. I think it needs to be a harder highlight. You used a harder highlight than the one behind, didn't you?
No, I used this soft one.
Did you? See what happens then. And flip that, see what happens. No. Yeah.
Okay.
And see what happens there. That's good.
Not too bad. Should we speed it up?
Go again.
Oh, well, let's get it onto the thing. So, what we've got to do, this is, right, okay, top tip, rename A and B.
B.
We shouldn't get it wrong, but, okay, so I'm putting A on the first one.
Yeah.
And B on the second one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to duplicate A and put it on the third one.
And then B on the...
B on the fourth one.
Okay, and then
Switch
it goes back
on
to A.
the helicopters. Merge it, oops, not reference, bear with, I pressed the wrong button. Merge down. Merge down. So I'm selecting the blade, merging it down onto the helicopter. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Is it in animation mode still?
It is.
Go on then, go for it.
It's a 4-frame animation.
Go on. Yeah!
I think it needs more in the top bit, I'll be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so I need to undo my merging down.
Why does it need more?
Because I think it will.
Oh, okay.
But it needs to be multiples of 4. So I need to...
you need to do an intermediary then?
Yeah, I think I need to duplicate and I need to put...
Rotate it? Yeah, like that, and then go in between.
Yeah, I think it just needs to kind of go
like
in
that.
between.
Yeah. I would put it more of an angle. No, not that one. Because it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't. It's forward there. Yeah, it would be shorter as it goes back, wouldn't it? Because it's foreshortened. It's on its way back, and that one's on its way forward.
Maybe I'll do it like this, and then I don't know. What do you think? One there.
If you want it, I could do.
Okay. I'm going to turn off these again because they're going to interfere with my
Just wiggle it so we see what happens.
So I need, what I forgot to do is rename. This is exactly what happened last time.
C and D.
Okay. So I need to go A, B, C, D, C.
I don't know what you're doing now. That's weird. It looks like a hockey stick.
Why does it not look like it's going?
Because I told you, because you've not got the foreshorten right.
Okay.
I preferred as it was.
Okay. Should we just go with that then?
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy with that?
I am. For the purposes of the thing.
Okay.
So export. How do you export?
I'm going to switch off the background colour.
Okay. Just check for anything on there a bit dodgy. That's cool.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
We're going to here,
Cool.
share, and animated GIF, and export it, and it's going.
Export it. So that's now
Okay.
gone, and then Rebecca's now going to go onto the computer, and it'll appear in our OneDrive, and she's going to go and bung it in our OneDrive, and I'm going to go into our OneDrive, and get it. Which
Okay.
isn't allowed to be
Give us a
shared.
second.
Repository.
OneDrive.
Into OneDrive. We're going to call it. Just put Heli or something. Yeah.
Repository.
Repository. Heli.
Just going to rename it
Okay.
Heli for you. There you go.
Right. Okay. So that's cool. So then what happens is I'm going to go into MIRO. This is MIRO, and it's it's a good little thing. But what we do is we just go to upload from device, And then I can select from the drive, and I can select Heli, and it will import it, and it will appear in here. Okay, and there it is.
Nice one.
And I can resize it. That's big. There we go. There it is in MIRO. Lovely. Let's just make that so it's actually the size of MIRO, which it is. Okay, so yeah, so there's this. And what happens is we can just play. It just downloads. There it is. It's just bringing it into MIRO now. And there we go. There it is. We've got this kind of like cool helicopter transparency inside MIRO, and it means that people can kind of do like, you know, sticky tabs like they normally would do and write in MIRO and stuff, but it just gives it a little bit more kind of a thing. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could like line them all up and it can lock them together. But yeah, so there you go. There it is. There's MIRO with a transparent, look at that, a transparent GIF. Animated GIF. So if I was to put some text in here now, let's just have a look and just put hello, Heli, and then make it bigger. There we go, there it is. And then we can do this. Let's just have a look here. The helicopter's on the top of it, and I'm pretty sure I can push it to the back as well.
Yeah,
if I need to, or just kind of on the Z plane. But there you go. So yeah, so it's kind of like it sits well. Job done. Thank you very much. I'll just go back to recording. Yep, and I'll move it back over here. Becca can lean in and say goodbye because I can't reach it. So lean in, Becca.
I'm just coming in. Can you see me?
Yeah, you can.
Hello. No, goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. I hope that's helpful. Maybe you could do it for something that
you're losing, you're going, you're moving backwards.
I'm moving backwards. Maybe you can use it in a project that you're working on. And if there's anything you want to see, let us know. If not, we'll just keep doing random things and hope they help. Bye for now. Bye.